How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. It's Wednesday morning, and on today's show we're going to be talking about Arsenal because Benjamin Sesko has confirmed he's staying at RB Leipzig.
Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right.
So, like I said, it's Wednesday morning, and today we're going to be talking about Arsenal because Fabrizio Romano reported yesterday that supposed Arsenal target Benjamin Sesko has agreed to stay at RB Leipzig, and his name has been mentioned a lot over the last couple of weeks. And if you listen to some on social media, it's a done deal. But I'm going to tell you right now, it was never ever a done deal, and it was never going to be a done deal because Arsenal are not interested in signing a striker. People need to understand and get it into their heads that Arsenal are not looking for a striker. They're not going to be spending £100 million on Osimhen and, whatever the talk was with Sesko, like 40-50 million pound. And you need to look a little bit deeper than the name and just thinking, okay, we need goals. Arsenal got to get goals. Listen, I think we finished a couple of goals behind Man City. It's just, when you look at our goal difference and everything else, it's not the issue. And I feel that the emergence of Kai Havertz as that number 9, false 9, whatever you want to call it, striker, has kind of made Arsenal change their plans. And don't get me wrong, 6-7 months ago, that is exactly what Arsenal were looking for. And then when we came back in January, things changed and all of a sudden everything clicked and we started to see what we are capable of doing. And Kai Havertz has been unbelievable since he came back at the start of the year. This year in general, he's just been brilliant. And you're looking at him with Germany now for the Euros coming up. And he's going to be playing that role for Germany. That says it all. Kai Havertz, he's just joining us. And I think Germany had him playing left back at one point. He's getting to play the position where he's most dangerous. And it shows how much he's impressed that that's going to be his role at international level. But listen, like I said, Arsenal were never in for a striker. You're looking at Gabriel Jesus. He ain't going to be going anywhere. He's had his knee surgery, very, very minor. And it's something that's obviously been giving him a problem for quite a while since, the World Cup and the knee injury he picked up and everything else. But apparently this has done exactly what it needed to do. And he should now have no issues. And if you see some of the training videos of him and what he's doing, he's looking sharp. And if you've got Havertz and Jesus as your two strikers, and there could be rotation, whatever it might be, that's a strong, set of players for striking options. Arsenal ain't going to be bringing no one in. If you want to look as to where Arsenal are looking, it's out wide. And that is where I feel there will be a signing. And it is a position we need to strengthen in. Now, I'm not talking about a backup for Bukayo Saka. We're not going to be spending 50, 60, 70 odd million pound on a backup. It's over on the other side. And Martinelli had a very underwhelming season when you compare it to the one before. And he won't be just, frozen out or anything. He'll be given his opportunity. And I feel he will obviously benefit from a more stable left back, shall we say. You look at what Saka does on the right-hand side. That's because consistency. Ben White, everything else, it's just the same. Repetition, training. It's all the same. Yet Martinelli, things are very unbalanced with our left side. You look at left centre midfield. You look at left back. It just seems to have affected him a bit. So again, look at the bigger picture. And for me, listen, it's very, very difficult to find the right level of player. And if there's one player, and a lot of dominoes need to, fall for it to even be remotely possible. But, there's talk this week that Eric Ten Hag is going to get sacked, for example. There's talk that Gareth Southgate could come in at Manchester United. Well, one player that might not like Gareth Southgate for obvious reasons at the moment, Marcus Rashford. If you put Marcus Rashford on our left-hand side with whoever we bring in as this left centre midfield, number 8, number 6, a player with versatility that can do both in the same, way that Declan Rice can, and they can rotate, whatever it might be. And you've got Odegaard, you've got Saka, you've got Havertz or Jesus, and you had Rashford on that side. Mate, I promise you, we would be unbelievable. Now, like I said, a lot of dominoes have to, fall into place for this to even be close to happening. He's a Manchester boy. It's like taking Phil Foden from Man City or Bukayo Saka from Arsenal. It's difficult. The only difference is where Saka and Foden are with their clubs and what the clubs are doing in comparison to Rashford, his time at Manchester United and what they're doing. It could happen. He doesn't look happy. He looks like he needs a new start. He's not happy with a lot of the fan base. It just feels very on edge at the moment. And if Arsenal went in there and kind of tested their resolve, could we get it over the line? Could we make that happen? I'm all for it. All day long. He's the right age. Premier League proven. I feel Mikel Arteta will get an absolute tune out of him. And we would be unbelievable if we had Rashford on that side. Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Havertz. Oh, doesn't even bear thinking about. So this is why we ain't going for a striker and why we're looking for a wide player. There's talk of Leao and Milan and everything. I'm still not overly convinced. I think it's a bit hit and miss with him. I'd have Rashford all day long. And then the other priority is going to be that left centre midfield. And then a defensive player, left back. Interesting. So, Benjamin Sesko. A lot of people were talking for the last couple of weeks, doing compilation videos and all sorts, and thinking that he was already an Arsenal player and whatnot, but he obviously isn't. And this is why I didn't even go on about it, because it just didn't make no sense to me. Arsenal are not signing a striker. Can't see it happening in any way, shape or form. Unless something really bad happened, touch wood that it doesn't and whatnot. But Havertz was injured in the Euros or something like that, and our hand was forced. But as it stands, we ain't in need of a striker. I'm telling you, it's a wide player. And that 8/6. Let me know what you think. Man United fans, do you want to get rid of Rashford? If you do you want him out of the Premier League? Would it bother you if you sent him to Arsenal? Arsenal fans, would you have Marcus Rashford? Think about it all day long. So, listen, there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topic. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.